How's it going? Cappy here, 410 Expedition. It's Saturday, and you know what? I was doing house chores this morning. I was cutting the lawn. I was, vacuuming the house, and I thought, what am I doing? I gotta get out. The weather's supposed to be so-so, so let's pack up the rig and let's go out and do a solo overnighter. Here I am, airing down. So let me tell you where I am. I'm in the Porcupine Hills Public Land Use Zone. It is off of the Cowboy Trail, Highway 22, heading south or north, depending which way you're going. And you gotta grab one of these maps because they're doing a lot of designated trails for either off-road vehicles like myself, or quads, or motorcycles. So they're being a lot more cautious of what's being used out here. So please pick up the map, make sure you follow the rules, and everybody will be happy. So I've aired down all 4 tires to 20 psi to soften the ride. We're gonna head up now to what's called the East Trout Creek Road. If you head towards the south, there's Skyline Road, and there are tons of trails in there. I haven't explored that yet. We will eventually, but right now I just want to get up to East Trout Creek Road. There is a beautiful camp spot. I've driven by it a couple of times. It's up high in this mountain. Never stopped to camp. I'll have to do some tree clearing just to make myself a little spot, but you know what? I'm going to show you this pristine spot that I'm camping for the night. Let's get going. So right here, this is an absolute gorgeous spot. It's got a couple of spots for a couple of rigs. Got a fire pit in the trees right there. I don't like that. It used to be like right here out in the open, and we've got views both sides, to the north, to the south. It's sheltered. You're a little open here a little bit, gets windy sometimes, but you know what? Hardly nobody comes up here. You might get the odd quater, but who cares? Just an absolute gorgeous spot. We're gonna go a little bit higher, and if I can't find a place to camp for the night, I'll come back down here. Nothing wrong with this at all. That's bear scat. This area is popular for black bear hunting in about, I think it's May, could be wrong. Put a comment down below if I'm wrong. May is like bear season here, so what a view. Check this out. Here I am in this nice treed flat spot up on top of this mountain. Not really a mountain, but it is here, the foothills. And I'm just gonna scout around a little bit more. I found a good spot back there. It's got a kind of a big fire ring, but I can make that smaller. And it's just so nice in here. So much potential. So I'm just checking it out. I might stop here, turn around and go back a little bit. This is way too low, and I don't want to cut it down. I want to leave it alone. Like, yeah. Lots of spots up there. It's absolutely quiet up here. I haven't seen one person yet. I saw one pickup truck on the main road, on East Trout Creek Road. Haven't seen a soul yet. It's so quiet. Little too quiet. Gonna sleep well tonight. Whew, tell you that. The view is just unbelievable up here. Such beautiful country. Just remember, everyone, pick up your garbage. It's not up to me to pick it up. You're responsible. You're accountable. Pick up your garbage. Around this site right now, this spot I found, there are orange plastic bags everywhere. I tried picking some up and they're just buried. It's a disaster. Why? I'll try and pick some up tomorrow before I leave. Do my part, I guess. Pick up after someone else's mess. Starting to cool down a little bit, so I can get a fire started. Get some nice coals tonight because I'm cooking a salmon. It's gonna be good. Probably wondering why I don't have a Dometic cooler here. From my post that I made, that was Todd's Dometic. We wanted to make sure that it fit when I rebuilt the kitchen. Wanted to make sure that it fit. I've ordered my Dometic 65 CFX, which is the fridge freezer combo. I'll be getting it hopefully by the end of the month. Sun came out again. It was starting to get a little overcast and cool, and it just blew right over. So we got a bit of a blue sky again. Nice, not complaining. That salmon turned out so good. Just put a rock right in the middle of the fire pit. Threw my cedar plank salmon right in the middle. Built a bit of fire around it. It just kind of cooked it, you know, like an oven. Turned out so good. I'm gonna do that again someday. Thanks, Tracy, for the salad.
wow. What a beautiful morning. Blue sky everywhere. God, I'm glad I came out this weekend. A little bit windy, but that's okay. You know, this is absolutely stunning. I hardly ever come here. When Kyler was younger, we did a father and son weekend where we come up here a couple times a year. Well, actually once every, before May Long or May Long weekend, because, you know, the ladies don't want to camp on May Long because it's just too darn cold. So my son and I we'd pack up and come here regardless of the weather. It would rain or sometimes it would be windy and cold, but you know what? We were together, we had fun, and I thought I'd come back up here and just check a little higher up on this mountain, and I think I might come back here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the views. I am so glad I packed up and came here last night. Oh, no regrets. And the weather forecast said it was supposed to be raining and snow in some areas. Ha! Really? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to pack up camp and I am going to head south on the Skyline Road, explore some more, and then head home. Good cup of morning rise coffee to get the day going. So before we always head out, we always make sure that there's no fire ban. There are some major fires way up north by high level. So what I do is I always check the Alberta Fire Ban app or the website and just check to see if there are any bans in the area that I'll be camping. When I checked on the app yesterday, we are clear, we are good. We had a lot of moisture here, so it was good to check the app before you head out. Now, some of you might have noticed that I've got a hydro tank installed in the rear bumper. This has been converted into a 35-liter water tank. There's a company out of California called Hydro Tank, and they supply a kit that allows you to convert this. Now, this is where my connection is to get my hose connected. What I'm going to do is, because of the fire bans way up north, I want to do my part, take all the water I have left in my tank, and douse the fire pit to make sure it's 100% safe. So I took a little detour. I thought I'd take the East Trout Creek Road for as far as it can go. And it gets pretty rutted, pretty gnarly actually. And I'd hate to be in here when it's raining, because this is that peanut buttery, sticky, in the treads, kind of a disaster. So I went as far as I could. I checked my map that I picked up, and I got to a point where it said no trucks over a certain size, OHV only, which is your side-by-sides and your quads. So pulled a U-turn, and now I'm heading back and keep exploring.
no. Dead end. Downed tree. Shoot. So I was taking this trail up to go check out Sand Bluff. It's a beautiful track. Rutty, rocky, muddy. But came up to a little bit of a problem. Big tree came down. I don't have a chainsaw. I can't even pull it out of the way because it's wedged between some trees. Darn. It's all part of the adventure. I'll have to find a way to turn around in this tight spot here. I think I can a little bit in the back there and take her slow. I think I might stop and have lunch here. I'm starving. I'm hungry. Hungry man. Well, that pretty much wraps up the weekend. Well, the one-nighter, my solo trip, which was epic. The weather was like eerie. Like, I didn't know what to expect, so I planned for the worst. And me tell you, am I glad I did, because it jinxed it, and the weather turned out fantastic. Thanks for watching, really appreciate it. And don't forget to get out there and explore. Look at this view. Look at them Rocky Mountains up ahead. Absolutely gorgeous. Little hidden gems. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Ooh, what's that camp spot like?